go. Turn the music down a little bit. And we can get right into the proceedings. I wanted to throw the picture up. So, Texas right now, y'all. Well, first off, before I even get all into that, this is Keep It P podcast, where we take news, situations, and everyday occurrences and show how one could have and could not have been, keeping it P. And I'm always being joined by my down host, my main mans on the scene. Introduce yourself, Playboy.
What's going on, y'all? This is TZ Von Savage on this Black Coffee edition of Keep It P.
There you go.
Y'all make sure y'all check in for the nooner and also for the our 6 o'clock regular time show, where I come in a little different. Every show got a little bit of different spice, but these are just checking in with the latest breakingest news.
Hey y'all, and I didn't mean to throw Herschel Walker little coon face ass up there. That's an accident. I was actually queuing up the Texas story that we just wanted to go over, because that shit right there, my friend, is super ridiculous. So I think the toll is with like 14 million people are without heat and without water, because everybody was kind of trying to make their faucets drip, and they ran out their water supplies, which is like super strange. There I go. I put that up. I put a picture of a Texas up there with snow on the mailbox, which is probably something they don't see. Then let me blow up this comment section too, so we can see who chatting with us.
Hey, put the picture up. Put the picture up of them on the plane, though.
What's up, Mom? Good morning. The picture of who on the plane? Oh, Ted Cruz.
Ted Cruz on the plane, though.
Okay.
They got him on the Cancun flight. He going to Cancun on y'all, huh?
So if y'all don't know,
GOP in the place to be. Huh?
If y'all don't know what we're talking about Senator Ted Cruz of Texas. You know, while all his constituents are suffering right now, you know, trying to make their way out here in this world, you got people like Ted Cruz getting ready to dip and bounce. And where is he going? To Cancun, you said?
Cancun, Mexico.
Oh, well, he's going to go have some fun in the sun, while the common folk have to try to find and figure out their way. I'll just put the picture up right now. So that's the picture of him at the airport, finna dip on out on you.
He's gonna mash out on you.
I thought it was
so this is what you get for your Vizzo.
So
that's what happened.
So I heard like
he done smashed out, flew the coop.
I heard it was so deep that the mayor had resigned, and he said, and I quote, he was like, "This is a terrible, misfortunate circumstance, and only the strong will survive." And he was out. He probably got on the plane with Ted Cruz. They probably in Mexico right now. They probably in there right now sipping mojitos and shit.
I thought the captain was supposed to go down with the ship. Ain't the GOP big on the military? Now this ain't bashing my military folks. This is just saying. I'm just saying.
Well, we know that's.
Ain't you supposed to go down with the ship? Well, I didn't know you were supposed to get on the new ship and then go down to the Mexico, where you're big on. Ain't he big on immigration?
Well, I think he was definitely with the immigration ban and all. But I was gonna say this about you talking about Republicans and war. I think the only person that like was in war was John McCain. Really, recently, Trump dodged the war. They ain't sending none of their sons or daughters to no damn war, and they definitely probably ain't been in the shit they damn self. So hell no, they don't believe in going down with the ship. He doing exactly what he spoke.
Oh, that's the bluff though. That's the bluff though. They pretend.
Yeah. Well, of course, when it's that's only
they pretend.
That's only when it's about black people. Then everybody wants to get all patriotic and shit. You know, when it's against when it's against black people. Other than that, they couldn't care less about a patriot or a police.
They could care less.
Or
we just seen it at the riot we just seen it at the riot on the Capitol when they was going after police officers. I thought what happened to the back to blue.
Yeah,
I thought blue lives matter.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was gonna say they show wasn't blue lives matter at the damn Capitol when they beat your boy to a pulp. And you notice how these palm-colored people show up places and rally and people die, and no leaders is going to jail. Ain't no, like nothing's really happening. You heard about the one dude that they arrested and then they put him in a South Carolina prison so that he can have access to organic food. That's the dude that had the horns on his head.
Oh yeah, this guy.
They didn't. If y'all don't know, I'm gonna share two instances of that Capitol riot that illustrates really big privilege. So the dude with the horns on, the one that everybody's seen in the news, he pleaded, his lawyer pleaded to the judge that, due to health concerns, that he needed access to whole food, like organic food. So they had to transfer him to a facility that had organic food. Not only that, one of the female perpetrators beckoned the judge to still be able to take her trip to Mexico, and he granted it.
Oh, I think I seen that.
Yeah, the judge.
I thought it was like to Peru or something for a wedding or something crazy.
It doesn't matter.
Or was there another one?
It doesn't.
I think there was another one.
Nah.
A Peruvian wedding or something.
Yeah, that sounds about right. But all I'm saying is, when have you ever heard? I know people. I know dudes who got locked up and couldn't even get out to go to their mama funeral.
Fam.
What
is you talking, man? Fam. Oh man. Listen.
Mama funeral. You can't go to that.
Every time you go to the clink, there's a chance of them putting extended hold on you for something stupid. Every time a black man goes to the clink, you got a chance to not coming back out. Your life is on the line just for going in there.
Oh, prime example is that one young dude in New York that ended up spending 3 years in Rikers Island with no charges and end up killing himself.
See what I'm saying?
Like, how do you just get lost for 3 whole years?
I mean, talk about Sandra in Texas. Sandra, come on, fam.
Yeah, how do you get just killed going to the police station is the thing.
That's what I'm saying. So every time, and I didn't mean to just say a black man. Anytime a black person, let me specify.
Right.
But I, being a black man, obviously identify with that more.
Right.
Because I am not a woman.
Right.
But I do understand what our queens go through.
Right. We all victims of a WS. For sure.
You know what I mean?
For sure. So Ted.
Now, I wonder how they're gonna spin that he's on the plane. I bet. Hold on. It was already a planned trip.
Of course it was. Of course.
Before this even happened.
Yeah, they already
had this trip planned for months already.
Yeah, months. Last year they did.
Months. I promise you, I already had the trip planned.
Look, before the pandemic started last year. They had that shit planned, fam.
So February of 2020, they had Ted Cruz already had to play a trip. Had the trip planned, bro.
Well, I hope all my people in Texas, what I'm saying, is getting along and doing what they need to do. I hope everything's good. Sending blessings and good thoughts to y'all. You dig?
Definitely.
Yeah, man, it's kind of unfortunate, the circumstances. However, this goes to another topic we can talk on real quick. Is being prepared.
Being prepared. Everybody need to have a generator off top.
A generator, some sort of, if not a generator, some type of solar generator.
Whatever.
Some type of
form of energy.
Mm-hmm. You also need to have one of them joints that clean water, a filter.
Yeah. Purifying system.
Yeah, you got to have a little filter joint. I would suggest going to
with the cold.
I was gonna say you should go stock up on you like some rice, 50-pound bag of rice or two, some beans, the shit that you think you don't want to eat, but you definitely gonna eat if your ass get hungry enough.
Hey, that rice, you need to grab one of them buckets.
Yep.
So you can pop the top on one of them 5-gallon buckets, and then you can put it in there, and it keeps it locked in.
That's exactly what we got. That's funny.
Oh yeah. Go to get it from Lowe's. Don't go to Home Depot. We don't shop at Home Depot specifically. We do not shop at Home Depot.
Staunch Trump campaign supporters. I mean, if Lowe's is, they ain't let us look. If Lowe's is, they keeping it on the low, so we don't know yet.
We don't know yet, but what we do know for sure,
we'll let you know.
No Home Depot.
All right, here. Let me look and see if we got some articles for a brother to read real quick, man. Hold on, real quick, man. Let me see what we got, yo. All right, so you. Oh well, yeah. I did want to touch on this Judas and Black Messiah thing here, because that
many levels of it's so complex, man. There's many levels of directions and shenanigans and underlinings and
well, this one says Judas and the Black Messiah. William O'Neill's Eye on the Prize 2 interview features film surfaces online, because that's when he kind of spilled the beans and kind of revealed that he actually really was an agent. But he says, As many viewers know, Judas and the Black Messiah focuses on William O'Neill's actions as an FBI informant that led to the assassination of Black Panther Chicago chapter leader Fred Hampton. Rest in power to that brother. He was a stand-up brother.
Only 21 years old.
Man, a young G, putting in that work. The film buttresses the performances by Lakeith Stansfield and Daniel Kaluuya, a real footage of O'Neill during the first and only interview film for the documentary Eyes on the Prize, which, remember they used to make us watch that shit in school?
Yeah.
Keep your eyes on the prize. Anyway, according to the Griot, which is owned by Byron Allen, which is a Kuna Matata website. Pilot Media has uploaded the entire documentary in 2 parts, and with the second part featuring O'Neill's infamous interview. In this interview, he talks about realizing the information that he gave the FBI that led to Hampton's death, as well as the death of another Black Panther leader, Mark Clark. Hampton and Clark were 21 and 22 years of age at the time of their deaths. I just began to realize that the information that I supplied leading up to the moment I had facilitated the raid. I knew that indirectly I contributed, and I felt bad about it, he said. Then I got mad, and then I had to conceal those feelings, which made it worse. I couldn't say anything. I just had to continue to play the role. This is the first time the documentary has been on YouTube in full. Prior to this, the short clip from the documentary was posted up everywhere since like 2016 when he was exposed as the little rat fink that he is. Okay, so 2 things about this, and you can, tell me what you think. But 2 things about this. One is them people never win on their own. They can't win without co-opting one of us and actually getting help from the inside. That's been proven time and time again on all fronts. That's where you get these Larry Elders from. That's where you get these Herschel Walkers from. That's where you get these Candace Oweses from. That's where you get all these Roland Martins. That's why these people are here, because they had access to us in masses, because those would be the people that they put up on TV, and then us as people would be like, well, shit, if they on TV, they must be know what they talking about if they on TV. they must be something on if they on TV, not knowing that TV is where their most influential hand-picked Negroes go, and if they're on TV, they 9 times out of 10 is the worst. So 1, they can't win without co-opting one of us. 2, with that being said, y'all should be looking really heavily at the people that they put in front of you. E.I., Obama, Kamala Harris, Andrew Gillum, Corey Bussey. I mean, all of these people that they keep putting in front of you, and you're not being like, well, wait a minute. Every time we get done in, it's by one of you, motherfucker. Like, ain't nobody put that 2 and 2 together yet? Well, y'all need to.
Banana in the tailpipe.
Hey, my boy TD News said we got until 2030 before it's over for black people, and ain't no coming back. And that's scary. That's scary. 2030, cause I can see the messages now. I'm sorry, I ain't see the messages. 2030. Well, they already say by 2040, the average black income will be 0 or less, negative. Right? The average black wealth will be that. So we really pretty much only got this presidency. Now, look, let me tell y'all something. Let me put y'all on some game right now. For all of you busters that used to be like,
Buster Browns.
We ain't never gonna get no reparations. Yeah, we just gotta fight against the Republicans. They ain't never gonna have nothing like that. Listen, goofball. Now Biden has control of everything. The Senate majority and all that. He can push through whatever he wants. There is no opposition right now. None.
No, there isn't. No, there's a little bit. It's like a filibuster. Like a filibuster. But he only got it by 1.
But I'm saying
the vice president.
But you know what executive orders do? So if he really,
you can't. He can push anytime. You could do that.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. If it really came down to it, he could do that. But you know, in other terms, when they had control of the Senate, that would make that harder, because then they can gum up and all of that. But right now, he really don't even have to listen to what they're talking about. And look, and if Kamala Harris is the tiebreaker, then it means that it's really on their back now. Now, it ain't really no excuse.
No. Listen, just because you're a Democrat don't mean you're a Democrat. That means nothing. So you got some Democrats that's really Republicans, man. You know what I'm saying? And just because you're a Democrat don't mean that, once again, it don't mean nothing.
All right,
so you
listen.
can very well say, yo,
I agree with you.
I'm voting with the Republicans on this one, which they have.
Right. Look, I agree with you. I agree with you on that, but I'm gonna take it a step further, and what you said, just add to it. There's a difference between Democrat and Republican on certain issues, but they both come together on let's get the black people issue. So it don't matter if it's Democrat.
Sure.
Yeah, so they
100%.
so they agree on that. No matter if it's about black people, they agree that let's get them. They come together for that shit.
No, they agree on that.
Yeah,
they agree on that 100%. Keith, what's his name? Ed O'Keefe. He was doing he was talking about reparations on CBS, and he was stumbling all over his words. Ain't no president ever. There's so many other pressing issues going on right now.
Like what?
You got immigration, you got climate change, you got, look at what's happening in Texas right now. We got to feed people with the pandemic. So reparations right now is it's important, but just look at what's happening right now. It's something we can keep talking about, but as far as busting a move, I mean, what we gonna do? We can't.
What we gonna
on his words and getting all
what we gonna do?
I said, man, come on, fam. And I'm like, wow, there should have been more outrage. That I'm like, does anybody else see this? I went right on to see if Twitter said anything. Nobody said nothing.
Well, they probably is later.
That interview was butt, fam.
Look, they probably is later. And I'm gonna say this too. So, Dr. Claude Anderson said 20 years ago. I was watching Tariq's his broadcast, and 20 years ago, Dr. Claude Anderson, like in the 70s, 20, 30 years ago, well, damn, that's a long time ago now, shit. He was in some talks with some Jews, and they was like, we'll help your people get reparations, but the biggest obstacle y'all gonna have is y'all gonna have all type of paid black operatives come out against y'all reparations movement. And look, Dr. Claude Anderson was like, nah, that ain't gonna happen. They was like, nah, we're sure of it. We like we know it. Like we're pretty smart people, and we know for sure how our people play, and they gonna pay some of y'all people, Herschel Walker, Larry Elder, and the rest of them, to come out. And the dude that was right on the interview, what's the other senator's name? Jim Crow Clyburn. After Biden got elected, and the newscaster was like, so hey, Jim, so what do you want Biden to do for you after getting elected? Here go Jim Crow. Well, I don't want him to do nothing for me. I'm just fine. I don't need nothing. We gonna have a brighter future and a warmer country. I'm like, man, shut up, nigga. Just shut up. So,
man, he listen, man. Listen, he can only do so much, man. He from a different generation, man. So from being where he from, he is strong as it gets, man.
Listen, this dude runs a campaign every year, a literal fish and biscuit fry every year to get supporters. So basically, niggas is getting sold out for fish and biscuits. And he's been doing that for the last 20 years. When he been in Congress for a long time. When he started losing support 15, 20, 30 years ago or something like that, he instituted this community fish fry. And he's been doing that every election cycle since. And he's been getting reelected, obviously, all this time without doing not a damn thing. Just like Maxine Waters and all these other.
Hold on. Do you agree though? I know you ain't in agreement about getting Trump out, but do you agree that without Claiborne, there would be no Biden right now? He was
No. I'd say that's false because
he was losing.
No,
he was getting massacred.
Hold up.
On
Okay, and I'm gonna agree with you, and that supports exactly what I'm finna say. That Biden didn't get all the votes that any president ever got in the whole world. Biden was just of course. So it was a finesse. So he ain't really get that. That was a finesse. That was a finessers.
Listen, listen.
Your boy.
You're not gonna get you're not gonna get past Obama. So people know that they got hoodwinked with the Obama joint. So
After the fact.
of course you're not gonna, right? We're talking after the fact. Right. So you're not gonna get the same hoodwinkings, especially for Biden. So no, you're not gonna get all the major. You're not gonna get that. You're not gonna get that. The main play was, and I know you hate it, but the main play was, you had to get my mans up out of there, fam.
But you keep
that
saying,
was the main play, fam.
But listen,
that was the main play, fam.
You keep saying that, like that's a justifiable. Hold up, like that's a justifiable reason to then, because you want this person out of office. That is then a justifiable reason to take your vote and give it to a person who ain't gonna do shit for you. Cause you ain't getting shit either way.
Hold on. No, you life already done improved already.
Here you go with that bullshit.
Say on to the end, dog.
Here you go with that.
Tell
them the statistic.
Don't put your head in the sand.
Hey, tell them the statistics so at least they on the same page, so they'll hear the same bullshit I heard you say. What's the statistic about Trump? Tell them what that is.
Since the life expectancy that went down, two years this year. Last year it was down another year. It was down a year. So this dude was in office 4 years, and the life expectancy that went down 3 years.
Well, let me
Not
ask.
just for us,
for
everybody.
No, I was gonna ask. Hold on, that was the fit to be the like for who, and where's this metric? Who's determining that?
Yeah, everyone.
So what you're trying to tell me is that that's subjective. There's no way they can make a correlation between life expectancy and Trump's presidency. That is idiotic.
No, they didn't do that. I did that.
Well, you said that.
The numbers are the numbers. The numbers over the years. You can go from the office, from the time he went in office to the time he got out of office, and look at the life expectancy. They do it every year.
But this is what I'm saying.
They didn't just start it because Trump's in there. So they didn't.
But this is what I'm saying.
Because Trump's in there.
Okay. Wait. This is what I'm saying. All right, let's bring it all the way back. Let's not even talk about the fact, right? Let's talk about where the information is coming from. Right? The information is coming.
Information could be skewed.
And I'm going to tell you how I see this one being skewed. I'm glad you said that. So this information is coming from the propaganda wing of WS. And their sole job is to form public opinion. Their job is to imprint their views on your brain through propaganda, whether that be a feel-good story or a fear tactic or whatever. So now this is the banana in the tailpipe, because what they did was they use a straw man argument, which is Trump's presidency and life expectancy. There's no correlation between the two at all, because he doesn't physically have any control over the actual life of an individual, no further than policy. No further than policy.
Yeah, but policy kills people.
Well, but then, okay, subjective. For who? It kills black people, but as we see, the dominant society isn't affected by.
This a B1 show, so I'm only talking about that.
Okay.
So
I give you that.
With that first.
Okay, I give you that. And even if it was black people being affected with the life expectancy, the frame of
we've seen it. We just seen it with our own eyes. Me and you on this show just talked about how the less we have seen, less police shootings than we have seen, and a lot killings, less police murders of innocent black people, We've seen less than we've seen in a long time.
All right.
We just came to that conclusion.
Okay. Oh, but now let's check this out. Me bringing that isolated noticing of a situation up, that don't correlate with that, because again, I'm gonna tell you why. Because both of them are controlled by the people that I'm talking about initially, which is the media. And if you think about what their purpose is to control the way you think about shit. They put that story out to say this: it was so bad and everything was so terrible when Trump was in there, but now that he's gone, all the problems associated with him is gone too, which we know they're not. None of the people that stormed the Capitol is not finna still be on the same bullshit that they was on, because he ain't in office no more. Matter of fact, him getting acquitted, they just said in the paper, has emboldened his followers and supporters. So I'm just saying that the story in a nutshell.
So when do we listen? So we both know mathematics. At some point, mathematics are mathematics, regardless of where you can try to say whatever numbers. Anybody can say that anytime about any number that they want to say. So at some point, numbers have to be real. At some point.
And I would say they are.
So when are we going to accept any of the numbers? We just don't take none of the numbers. Even I'm gonna tell you. Even what's the brother?
I'm gonna tell you why I ain't gonna. You want
brother Tariq?
You want to know why I ain't gonna take number to? You know why I ain't gonna take number to number? You want to know why I ain't finna take none of them numbers in this particular case? I'm not saying that numbers are true, but it all depends on context. When we're speaking in terms of context, in what way are they trying to put the numbers out there? Because you always hear white supremacists say, black people commit the most crime in the U.S., and they skew those numbers when we know that's not true. When we know that.
You can't skew them. No. You cannot skew them numbers.
Yes, you can. Hold up. I can tell you how. Hold on. Wait a minute. You didn't let me finish. I can tell you how. Those numbers are skewed because now we know is that black people get convicted of the crimes, which solidifies their numbers, and white people get charged with the crimes, but ultimately get the charges dismissed. So they never get convicted, which means their numbers don't pan out the same. But if you look at the arrest, white people get arrested way out of proportion, but they just never get convicted. So that's what I mean by
there's no numbers that say that black people commit more crime, more murders than white people.
Hold up. Wait a minute. That is one of the biggest talking points from the right. Is that I can pull it up.
You can show me it.
I can pull it. I'll pull it up. It says, I bet you black people are it's going to say black people are 13% of the population, yet commit 50 something percent of the crime. And what that number is based off of. Hold up.
You break that. No, if you go mathematics, you can't make up that.
Hold up. Nobody's making it up.
Our 13%.
Listen.
13%. You can't never.
Listen.
You can't never.
What are you saying? What are you arguing?
The math does.
Hold up. What are you arguing? I'm not arguing that the math is not right. What I'm saying is the context in which the math is being used is felonious. So the math is right, but they're using it in a felonious way because they're not counting the fact that the crimes that they speak of aren't being counted because most charges get dropped. Does that make sense? I believe. Hold up! Don't go past what I just said. Don't go. Don't go past what I just said. We was talking about the numbers. No, we was talking about context.
No, it don't make sense. No. It don't make sense because it is, and I'm about to explain why it don't make sense.
Please.
It don't make sense because you can't skew the numbers because the math is.
I didn't say the numbers were skewed. Hold up! I didn't say the numbers were skewed. I said the numbers are what they are. It's just the way that they're being used makes them funny style. The numbers are what they are.
No, they're lying.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that they're lying.
That's just a lie.
Hold up? What's a lie? What's a lie? Hold up. What's a lie?
That's not steering the numbers.
That is. No.
If you say 2 + 2,
I'm not arguing that. Listen, I'm not arguing that. But that's not what they're saying. They're not saying 2 + 2 = 5. They're saying 2 + 2 equals. No. What they're saying is 2 + 2 = 4. But we ain't gonna count the other numerals, which would push it beyond 4. So they're lying by omission. Hold up. They're lying by omission.
No.
Yes.
Listen. No, they're just lying, fam. They're trying to say
Okay, look, that's semantics. That's semantics. We don't need to argue over that.
2 + 2 = 5.
No, we don't need to argue over that. We're saying the same thing. We're saying the same thing.
The governor got on TV in Texas. Listen, the governor got on TV in Texas and said that their system broke down because of the Green New Deal. There's no Green New Deal.
What does that have to do with the price in of China? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about how they can get on TV and lie. That's
okay.
Not skewing the information.
But we're not talking. We're not talking about a lie though. We're talking. You said no. Let me bring it back. No, wait a minute. I'm not arguing that, sir. Wait a minute. Let's stay on point. You said, at what point do we consider the numbers as what they are? And I said the numbers are what they are all the time. It just depends on the context in which they're being used. So I agreed with you and said the numbers always are what they are. It's just about how propaganda works and how they try to use the numbers. But they are what they are. I agree with you.
I'm saying let's stop sugarcoating this stuff and stop calling it propaganda and call it lies.
No, I gotta call it propaganda. No. Wait. There's a difference between lying and propaganda, though. Hold up.
Not to me.
Well,
in my opinion, not to me.
Okay, and you. Okay, I give you that, black and white. But I'm saying, I give you that.
I think we do too much. I think that's a problem. No,
okay.
We sugarcoat too much.
Okay.
No, if it's not true, then it has to be a lie.
Well, nigga, I'm not saying alternative facts or no shit like that, nigga.
No, they're lies.
Right.
No, people are telling lies.
I agree with you. Hey, I agree with you.
These are bald-faced lies.
Okay.
Black people do not murder more than white people.
Okay, well, listen.
That is a fact.
Yeah, no, and I agree with you. Those are lies.
No, I just want the people to know.
Oh, okay,
this is a fact.
Yeah, okay.
It's a fact.
Yeah, that is a fact. But listen,
you know what I'm saying?
to jump on that a little bit more, that's a fact. I agree with you. Those are lies. But the reason why I said propaganda, because propaganda is a lie with a purpose. You feel me? A lie that you trying to convey a message with. So that creates the trickery, because they use some real statistical numbers that are factual, but frame them in a way that make them fit their narrative, right? So propaganda is more than a lie. It's lying, but with a real specific purpose, which is the intent on changing your opinion and your actions on a grand scale, which is a lie in the same sense, I guess.
I mean, most people lie for a reason.
Yeah, no, I was like, yeah.
I don't know too many people.
Explaining it a little bit, I'm like, well, yeah, that's a fucking lie. But I want people to be familiar with the term propaganda, because
I think that's how they was getting people, man. All these years they've been saying propaganda. What? No, lies.
Niggas don't even know what propaganda means still, and I'm sure of it.
That's what I'm telling you. Because people keep saying propaganda. They've heard the word, they've heard the term,
right,
but they don't know what it means.
Right.
What it means is a lie.
Okay.
People are lying.
Oh, so you just breaking it down to the itty bitty compound, nigga. You just lying, nigga. You're lying.
I mean, that's what most people don't like, a liar. If it's put out there like that, then maybe people will stop watching this media, this mainstream media news, if we tell them, yo, they're lying to you. They're spreading propaganda. They're just pundits. I know what that means. I know what a pundit is. You know what
Oh.
is.
Well, you.
I know what it means.
Hey.
They're liars.
Well, this is another thing that I thought about, that the reason why I distinguished that terminology, propaganda. Because propaganda also does this. Propaganda always throws in some truth with it too, to throw it off, to make it sound real believable. So like that's like where they get the foundation of the numbers, which are actually correct, but didn't say it in a funny way. So they're lying, but then they're also using some truths in there to fuck your head all up. Just like when we was talking about old girl the other day with the reparations, and she kept throwing in colonialism. Like everything she was saying was the truth, but at the end of the whole paragraph, reparations and colonialism. So the whole shit was true. Everything she said was true until she said that bullshit, but attached it to the real shit to smooth it in there on you. That's propaganda. Oh,
you know what that made that though?
What? A lie.
It made it a lie.
Well, and then also in terms of this, y'all, propaganda is also this. Let me expound on what propaganda is, since I'm going so hard on it.
Yes, sir.
Propaganda is also rap music.
Yes.
Niggas jumping around with big chains on, and hyper sexual females busting it open, body yaddy 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 yaddy. That's propaganda. That's propaganda right there.
That is propaganda.
Hey, I'm gonna keep it real. That one new song is female propaganda. Like, if you a conscious real female, I would be fucking upset with the fucking song selection that's representing me these days if I was a female. This one new song where she like, back on my bullshit, back up on the scene, acting like she's 17. You want grown bitches out here acting like they 17? You want grown bitches out here looking at their homeboy's roommate on the to-do list? Man, get the fuck out of here with that.
Yeah, because it's women's liberation, and you should be able to be a man. Hold on, you should be able to be a man if you want to.
Yeah.
And hold on, or you should be able to be a woman if you want to, or you should be able to be a it if you want to. I'm just saying pansexual, whatever that stuff.
Oh,
is.
right.
The alphabet people, as you like to say. So they call it the double standard. So anything to just find the drama to say something ain't right. But see, the difference is you would say that about a man too, though. See,
I would say that.
See, that's the difference.
I would say that. I would say
call
that.
a hoe a hoe.
Well, I mean, I'm saying that about all the men rapping. They rap about juvenile, childish, stupid shit.
See, that's the difference. You'll say that.
Putting damn diamonds in their fucking forehead and shit like that. I mean, where does it stop? I mean, and it also, it does, the biggest thing that it does, not only does it put our females in that immature state of mind, but the females are the leaders of the family when it comes to nurturing and taking care of shit. So now you taking what's supposed to be a mature, nurturing woman out of her element on some kid shit. Right. Then you making her undesirable or unattractive to the male who be looking for that rock to hold it down while he go do what he do. But no, you out there looking at his roommate back on your bullshit like you 17. I'm just saying.
It goes for you males too.
Hey, no. I ain't, man. I'm not, man. I go hard on them. Look who y'all banging right now. Uzi Vert, the Migos. Hey, man, the Migos rode a big wheel in a fucking commercial. They been done with me when they was in that commercial on the big wheel. I was done with that. They had these niggas on big grown ass big wheels. I was done with them then.
They don't want to grow up. They Toys R Us kids.
Man, that second. Did you ever listen to Second Childhood by Nas, man?
Nah, I think you told me about that.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you, that boy was before his time. With what he described, hey, that boy is he is Nostradamus for real. Cause he talked about exactly what's going on right now with all our people living in our second childhood. And I'm not above everybody either. I haven't always been this way. Now, I might have been this way a little longer than the average bear. But,
I would agree.
Just a little longer. But
hold on. Ain't nothing wrong with blowing off a little steam though,
fam.
But not living a whole new adolescence though. Go do what grown people do. Go for a week somewhere and you go and then bring your behind back, man. Get back to work, man.
Well, let's do some black therapy then, because I would venture to say, due to our economic condition in this country and the way that we are stifled in competing in the normal things that other people who are afforded different opportunities are able to earlier on in life.
Okay.
Right? It takes us a little longer to get it together, because, you can only be young and dumb for so long until naturally you grow and be more responsible. That's not the case for a lot of people, because, again, we was talking about the 50-year-olds with skinny jeans on. But, like when you start to grow and get older, for us, unfortunately, it happens in the 30s. The 30s become the new 20s, and the 40s become the new 30s, and so on. You know what I mean? Like, as far as
right.
As far as us starting to race from behind in the first place. I mean, let's not forget we've been going around this Monopoly board quite a few times, pass and go, and not collecting $200.
Not collecting the $200.
Not then
paying the luxury tax.
Then we went around the motherfucker one time, had some little shacks and houses on there. They burnt them motherfuckers down.
I promise you. Ooh, burnt them down.
We had some houses on a few Connecticut avenues, and we had the purple and the light blue joints right there in the front, trying to get our little shit together.
Yeah.
And they done burnt our shit down, put the green joints all on top of them.
On Charles Place.
Yeah, St. Charles. What is it, Charles? Man, we'd have been around
on State Street.
But now I think the problem is enough of us is like, yo, we finna tear this board up if we go around it one more time without getting that two. and you owe us for a few other goals that we had, went around and didn't get them $200.
Hey, don't forget to go to jails.
The jails was built for us. That was our.
Don't forget getting caught. Let alone being able to go around the whole board. Some of us don't even get the chance to go through the whole board without us staying the clinker over there.
Yeah, man.
And then don't forget on the free parking, but then we done had to pay to be on the free parking. They got the special rules for us. So we gotta pay to get on the free parking.
Well, look, that's the athletes and that's the athletes and rappers and all of them. It look like they on free parking, but they really paying.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you know what? I'm not a sports guy, but I wanted to talk about LeBron James and Draymond Green.
Hold on, man. We ain't gonna say nothing for the nooner.
Man, it's news all the time, but I just wanted to say this. Let me get my sports shit on. Don't be trying to cut me off when I get ready to say my sports shit.
Go ahead,
you know what I'm saying?
Go ahead, B.
I got my sports shit, dog. Anybody that know me know I don't know shit about no sports. I ain't even know it was Super Bowl Sunday when I called this nigga to shoot. I didn't even know that. But anyway, so your boy spoke up for the other guy, Drummond, right? See, got names. I got yeah. You know what I'm saying? So he spoke up for Drummond, and basically the whole thing was in the way that the league is allowed to basically disrespect the players by telling them we gonna cut your ass or we looking for another endeavor in their face, but the players is supposed to remain businesslike and
loyal.
Yeah, no loyal and not express their discontent or their unhappiness with where they are. And what he's saying is, so a couple things that I saw that they were saying, and they was trying to get it out, but they just wouldn't say it the full thing, kind of like what we was going through earlier with the lie thing, like they sugarcoating it. Basically what he was trying to say is, y'all trying to treat us like y'all paid bitches. Like we can't say shit about shit, and y'all can say whatever the fuck y'all want us to say, and y'all whatever the fuck y'all want to say, and we supposed to take it because you give us some money.
Yeah, true.
And then this is what I wanted to say about LeBron. Nigga, how you gonna try to step up and ride for anybody, nigga, when you had the ball literally in your court? And you chose to go
right.
And you chose to go to the bubble. You ain't stand on what you was standing on. You let your boy Barack Obama talk you down off the ledge. You let your boy Sweet Jeans talk you off the ledge.
Barack Obama whammy.
Look, let your boy Sweet Jeans talk you off the ledge. We should have known something was fucked up with that nigga when he tried to dance on Ellen. You ever seen that clip of him trying to dance on Ellen where he was doing that? He's like way garbage. But anyway,
he did the hitch two-step.
Man, hold up. I know where he at, but I'ma just put this out there for everybody that still love him. You can't be saying nothing about Obama now. He would be little boys that wouldn't even think about being president without him.
I do got love for Obama for what he stood for, the symbolism. But short of that, nah, fam. But I do.
Hey, you sugarcoat there, nigga, because I'm like, fuck the symbolism, nigga. Fuck the symbolism, cuz.
Nah, you gotta know, because that matters.
Okay.
Certain things for us matter.
Hold up. I'm gonna agree with you.
Tell me, we would never see a black president in our lifetime.
Okay, so listen. That's why I'm gonna say I'm gonna agree with you. I agree with you. I'm just gonna add, the symbolism does mean something, but it's fucking negated intellectually if the person wasn't about shit. How about that? Because, the kids, they see, Obama as a kid, and they, kind of grow up and, they got in their mind that they could possibly be in that position. Fine. But dude's legacy's fucked up, and they're going to find out how fucked up he was. And then it's going to negate the whole process. By that time, shit, we be on top of our shit and all of that shit. FBA in the game and all that by that time anyway. So the symbolism shit, they was 2, 3, 4, 5. They probably don't even remember that nigga.
Man, I've been studying this bill, and I'm gonna bring it to the forefront.
What bill?
When I get some more studying.
What bill?
Because if what I'm thinking is true, fam did this one thing that fam will put him back in the good light, fam. If it's true.
It won't do it. It better be real. Hey, okay. Well, I mean, you got the opportunity to plead your case.
It's true.
Hey,
it's true.
Plead your case. Let me see what you got. I'm open.
Because that mean a lot. But I'm gonna do my research while I bring it to the, to the platform, dog.
Okay.
I've been doing a little bit.
I'm with that.
Yes, sir.
I am with that, sir. I'm with that, man. So we
this is
55 minutes, sir. So we
I got to You already know me.
I already know. Yeah. So,
Hey, guys,
so
this is about to be 10 minutes.
are we about to be doing a nooner? Are we gonna do a nooner?
Yeah. So I gotta go check and see what my schedule wild, but I'm thinking so. Try to fit that in the nooner.
Okay. Well,
That's in a second, ain't it?
well, it all depends. Cause when I said nooner yesterday, I was thinking 12 for me and 1 for you, but it ended up being 11 for me and 12 for you.
So let's probably get it on schedule and go 12 for you.
Well,
Because then then we can start doing 9:30, 12.
Yeah, because 9:30 would get the actual noon.
8:30. No, 8:30, 12, and 12 and 6.
Now, is it my times or yours?
Yes.
My times.
Yours.
Okay. 8:30,
Yes.
12. What you say? 8:30
And 6.
8:30, 12 and 6. Okay, cool.
Yes. You get your AM black coffee news.
Mm-hmm.
You get your nooner.
Your nooner. Get your news sooner at the nooner.
And then you got evening, hey, the original bitchin'.
The Keep It P pod. And then they even get bonus shit like Late Night with Lava.
Late night.
DJ
with Lava.
DJ Easy Dick, where station dude slaps you across your fat ass. I like saying that, but anyway. Late Night Lava, Vampire Life. So we almost filling up the damn network with quality programming. So I'm trying to collaborate with some people. So if you guys want to host an hour or a half an hour broadcast on the show, get up with me. My email.
Product services. You want to shout out on the show?
Yeah.
Come on, just for 5 minutes, whatever. Hey, tell us what you do. Tell us tell the people where they can find you.
That kind of thing. Yeah. And then also, like I said in the other broadcast, that if y'all need help getting your creativity going, like if you need getting help get set up or how I do this or that kind of thing. First of all, if you posting YouTube videos, y'all need to go in the description and go to that TubeBuddy, because that's what I use to get all my views and grow my channel. So download that. That's a hot little thing. That's where you need to be first off. But second off, I'm going to provide one-on-one coaching sessions. And then I'm also right now putting together a social media tune-up course. Just some of the things that I learned over my time doing this that I can kind of share with y'all, give you the quick game so you ain't got to be guessing on how to put it together. And I got a checklist for you, so you check these things off so that'll get your infrastructure together. And then I got some videos that will show you a little bit more in depth on how to do it, so you can get like the visual of it so you can see it in motion. But yeah, we got some shit coming for y'all here on Keep It P podcast and all of that there. I'm breaking the mold real quick. I had us up in here in some nice little molds, but 30 seconds, man, that's an hour, Jack. So I'm finna
get your guy, tzvonsavage.com.
Yeah.
Download that Melanated People.
Yeah.
You got to get accepted. No Kuna Matatas.
Yeah.
Shout out Master P. Maloha,
and that's what we do. Watch these commercials, and we'll be back at y'all.
Now that you've been out the joint about 2 weeks, don't you think it's about time you gave me my money?
Told you I ain't had your money yet, man.
Fuck you mean you ain't got my money yet? Motherfucker, everybody know you hid the money from that robbery before you went on today.
I told you, motherfucker, I ain't got your money yet, man.
Fuck you mean you ain't got the money yet?
Fuck you think you is, man. Motherfucking Ron O'Neal or something? What you gonna do? I'm supposed to be scared now because you got a pistol, motherfucker.
I got the 8 cash out, selling chimes.
Hope you got yours, cause I got mine. I'm talking Payoneer, net spend, Venmo, stash. Too many ways for you to run my cash.
Cut the check, reparation, 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 cut the check.
Yeah, well, if you talking compensation, it's about that time. You get everybody there's about to fit. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. Two step, come on. Two step, step. This is it, come on. This is it, come on. Two step, come on. Yeah, two step, two step, come on. Yeah, come on. Two step, come on. Two steps, come on. Yeah, come on. Two steps, come on. Two steps, come on. Yeah, two steps, what you about to do? I gotta go. Gotta hustle to get it. If you ain't talking business, little shawty, you trippin'. I gotta go. I really ain't got time. You can holler at me later, shawty, bang my line. Bang my line, shawty, bang my line. You can holler at me later, shawty, bang my line. Shawty, bang my line. Bang my line. You can holler at me later, shawty, bang my line. And when I think in my mind, I gotta see what you want. Soon as I finish this drink, I'ma leave the club. Think it's one of them nights, man, I need to fuck.